Hi everyone, welcome back to Frugal Watchbox channel. Today, we'll be comparing the Skmei 2307 to the original Casio WS-1600H. The Skmei 2307 is a copy of the Casio, but here we have the resin and stainless steel bracelet variant. So, this is the Skmei 2307, a replica of the Casio WS-1600H, which I ordered all the way from Shenzhen, China, for the modest price of about $11. I decided to skip the unboxing to keep this video concise. I'll compare this watch to the Casio WS-1600H shortly. For context, the Casio cost me around $24, double the price of the Skmei. First, let's talk about the Skmei's case and bezel. The case is made of ABS resin, including the black bezel. The black bezel contrasts nicely with the silver-plated case, giving it a distinct look. It also features a stainless steel bracelet. When comparing the Skmei to the Casio, their designs are nearly identical. The case construction also appears to be quite similar. Let's take a closer look around the watch. The Skmei has 4 stainless steel buttons. The 2 on the right control start and reset, while the 2 on the left control light and mode. Meanwhile, the Casio WS-1600H has slightly different button functions. The 2 on the right control light and start, and the 2 on the left are for mode and adjust. On the top of the Skmei's case, there's a dual time imprint, suggesting the watch supports a dual time feature. Below that, there's an L luminous imprint, indicating it has an electroluminescent EL backlight. In contrast, the Casio's case features an illuminator imprint at the top and a 10-year battery imprint at the bottom. At the top of the Skmei's display panel, we see the Skmei logo on a black background, while at the bottom, there are 100S and WR50M imprints, likely referring to the stopwatch and its 50-meter water resistance rating. On the Casio, the top displays the Casio logo along with a WR100M imprint, signifying its superior 100-meter water resistance. Below the display, the Casio features alarm WR chrono imprints. On the display panel, we can see 2 gauges, one with a yellow background and black numbers, 2, 4, 6, 8, and below it, another smaller gauge with a white background and white numbering, 10, 30, 50. On the right, there is a small box resembling a mini analog clock. The movement or animation of the black bars seems random and not synchronized. In comparison, the Casio has a greenish-blue background with similar large and smaller gauges, featuring the same set of numbers as the Skmei. It also has a box on the right. The animation of the black bars in the Casio appears synchronized with the second count. I'd say Skmei did a good job replicating the details here, except for the synchronized movement of the black bars. Before that, let's mention the small orange squares denoting the functions of the buttons. On the Skmei, they are orange, matching the color of the countdown timer imprint below the gauges. Opposite that, there is also a white SEC or second imprint. On the Casio, the color scheme is greenish-blue, matching the countdown timer imprint. Similarly, there is a white SEC or second imprint opposite that. On the display panel, we also have an alarm indicator at the top. Below that is the day, displayed in dotted style letters, followed by the month and date. At the bottom are the larger digits for the hour, minute, and second, along with the SNZ or snooze indicator. The Casio features a similar arrangement: alarm and hourly time signal indicators, followed by dotted letters for the day, then the month and date. At the bottom are the larger digits for the hour, minute, and second. Now, let's move on to the case dimensions. First, the Skmei. Case size, approximately 42.9 mm. Lug-to-lug distance, about 45 mm. Thickness, about 13.3 mm. Lug width, about 18 mm. Weight, an impressive 81.7 grams due to the stainless steel bracelet. Next, the Casio. Case size, approximately 42.1 mm, slightly smaller than the Skmei. Lug-to-lug distance, about 45 mm, the same as the Skmei. Thickness, about 12.5 mm, making it slimmer than the Skmei. Lug width, about 18 mm, similar to the Skmei, so there's potential for strap changes. Weight, approximately 39 grams, which is less than half the weight of the Skmei. The Skmei indeed replicates the Casio WS-1600H remarkably well. The bracelet on the Skmei is stainless steel. While it looks cheap and somewhat crudely made, it's hard to complain at this price point. It does have a rattling sound, and the links are folded, but surprisingly, it's easy to size. I've had experience with other Skmei bracelets that were very difficult to remove the pins from. Another notable feature is the Skmei logo on the clasp, which is a big plus. The clasp also includes quick-release buttons, which are another welcome addition. Typically, Skmei sources bracelets from different manufacturers, and the clasp usually lacks a logo. The Casio's strap, on the other hand, is the usual resin strap. It's of good quality, dependable, and typically lasts 1 to 2 years before needing replacement. There's also a Casio logo on the buckle. The features of the Skmei include dual time, stopwatch, countdown timer, alarm, date and week, EL light, WR 50 meters and 12/24-hour format. The Casio, however, offers more advanced features. World time functionality with 29 time zones, 48 cities, daylight saving settings, and city code display. Stopwatch with elapsed time and event timer modes. Preset timer with start times ranging from 10 to 45 minutes. 9 customizable interval timers with auto-repeat capability. Daily alarm and hourly time signal. LED backlight, amber. Full auto calendar, to 2099. Mute option. 12/24-hour format. Regular timekeeping for hour, minute, second, PM, month, date, and day. Accuracy of plus or minus 30 seconds per month. On the wrist, both watches have a larger presence on my 6.5-inch wrist. Next, let's discuss the backlight. The Casio features an amber LED light. It's clear, functional, and illuminates the display effectively, but the Skmei's blue electroluminescent, EL, backlight is superior. It's bright, vivid, and provides exceptional visibility in the dark. As for the alarm, the Casio outshines the Skmei with its clear and more audible sound, making it easier to hear. The Skmei's alarm, while present, is less audible and might not be as practical in noisy environments. Which watch should you choose? For someone on a tight budget, the Skmei 2307 is a fantastic option. It offers an impressive array of features and a stylish design at a fraction of the price. However, if you're looking for a more reliable, feature-rich timepiece and can afford the higher price, the Casio WS-1600H is undoubtedly the better choice. I think that's the end of the video, guys. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing and giving it a like, it really helps out the channel. See you again in the next one. Bye for now.